Hello, my name is Brock Baker, and I have the opportunity to interview my younger sister Shelby for our math class. So I'll let her kind of introduce herself and we'll get into our questions.
So my name is Shelby Baker. I teach currently at Willard Middle School. Will be my third year teaching eighth grade math. I teach a couple courses of pre-algebra, so just regular eighth grade math, and then I teach algebra as well, so a class for high school credit that the eighth graders can take. Again, this will be my third year there. I taught 2 years, my very first 2 years of teaching at our intermediate school, teaching fifth grade math. So this will be my fifth year teaching math total. I went to school at SBU, and then I have my master's through Lindenwood as well.
All right. So, Shelby, what is the best piece of advice that you can give those who are starting their careers as math teachers?
So probably the best piece of advice that I could give is that math is one of the most difficult subjects that you can teach. So going into it, you just need to know that sometimes you get a lot of parent pushback and a lot of student pushback as well with the methods that you're trying to use when you're teaching. But you just have to remember the biggest thing when you're trying to teach math is that sometimes it doesn't matter what the answer is. You're really trying to instill problem solving skills, critical thinking skills, teamwork, group work, how to work well with people, because those are skills that these kids are going to need to know when they're moving into jobs that we may not even have yet. But it's how to be a life ready graduate, how we can prepare them to use those skills in the workforce or whatever they may be doing later. That instilling a growth mindset in students that I may not be able to do this yet, but I'm going to find a way to get there and I'm going to persevere and work hard to get to those answers.
Good. And just kind of a follow-up question. Personally, what would be, what is the most rewarding thing that to you, and what kind of makes you want to get up every morning and love going to your job?
So my favorite thing, obviously about being a teacher and especially a math teacher, is working with the kids. But my hands down most favorite thing is when I can get a student who really doesn't like math to really see the benefit of it. I tell my kids what we learn in class may not be something that they use every single day in their life when they're older, but we are going to learn skills that they will use in the future. And just seeing that light bulb go off for them to really understand, oh, I can use these skills later. I used a skill that I learned in Miss Baker's class at home. Helping my dad maybe redo our flooring at home. I saw how we used the Pythagorean theorem, or just using those problem solving skills outside of class when I see kids using what we've taught them. That's probably the best part of the job.
All right. Well, thank you for sitting down and going over a couple of questions with me. Like I said, I've had the pleasure to watch my sister work with students for the past few years, and not only teach them, but she's taught me many things. I kind of had that old school mindset about just figuring out a problem and knowing the answer, and we might have had a few arguments about that at times, but she's an excellent teacher, and I thank you for sitting down and visiting with us.
You're welcome.